Well, well, well. Hello there, Mike.
Hello, happy hump day, happy Wednesday, happy weird news day.
Indeed, indeed. Lee and April shall be joining us in a bit.
But
And
until then, you're stuck with me.
indeed, indeed. But as is tradition, Mike, is this picture CGI?
It's real.
Sure? You are correct, it is real.
Sorry.
Like it looks really fake though, doesn't it?
The thing that does it is the washing on the b below bit for me.
Yes.
The the so the other thing that kind of stands out is the really blue road markings.
Yes. I
That's
fully
the
agree.
only set of things that go, "Yeah," but it's just too. This makes perfect sense that that is there somewhere in the world. Like, I'd love to know where that is.
Japan.
Then I can see it because
Yeah.
that's likely going to be somewhere quite close to a coast.
I believe I had it written down where it was, but sod's law, I have misplaced the paper. But it's in
Because I
Japan.
could,
It's definitely
I
Japan.
could see that being quite. I mean, you're always close to a coast in Japan.
But that is very
I
true.
could see that being quite close to a coast and be like a coastal thing.
Mm. I thought this one might trick you entirely because there's something off about it.
There is, but there's enough that's not obviously real, but there's enough that's flawed.
Flawed?
Yeah, there's enough about it that's flawed.
Well, speaking of things that aren't real but may not be real, Kanye West. Is he
To be
real?
fair, you hit that. I mean, currently he goes by Ye, not
Oh, yay.
Ye.
Well, Kanye has had his wax figure removed from Madame Tussauds.
Do you know who hasn't had their wax figure removed from Madame Two Swords?
Mike, I know who it is, but do tell. Who is it?
I tell you what, I will tell you at the end for the segue. How's that?
Oh, well, we're going to look at more dreadful wax artwork while we wait for Lee and April.
Yes.
So, let's look at some of the. Like, I'm starting at, like, the shit ones. So
Yeah.
you'll see that it's a, like, 20 out of 50, just so we can skim through them. So there's this one.
Yeah, see, that wasn't good.
Kill me.
So that's apparently Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, apparently.
Mark Zuckerberg.
See, that one at some point was probably quite good.
I'm not sure which one's real. They're both made of
I'm
wax.
Just gonna put this out there. You're probably right.
They're both made of wax. That's what it's like that office thing. Like, look at this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep.
I don't think that's that bad.
That's
It's
not
a
terrible.
Little, it's a little waxy.
Yeah, quite literally.
Duh.
Michelle Obama.
That is not good.
That look like the eyes are staring into my
That
soul.
looks like a Slovene has jumped into the skin of Michelle Obama.
Yes. Miley Cyrus.
We know which one is real, but are we sure?
Nicki Minaj.
That's really bad.
Oprah.
That's really bad.
It's like, one of those fishbowl lenses,
Yes.
like fisheye.
Yeah.
Like someone was looking out of like the only reference they had for Oprah was looking out of like a hotel room door. Prince William
That's not good.
looking a bit shady there. Prince William again.
That one is nearly not as bad.
Nearly not. However, the hair is interesting.
Yeah, definitely not ideal.
Lady Gaga.
Which one's real?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's not
Trump?
very good either. That's like someone asked him how he feels about it and he made them make it bad so it didn't look bad.
Yes. Well, we've got Trump again.
That's worse.
I like his neck seam.
Yeah, that's because that's where he actually tapes it up.
I see. Trump one more time.
That's not as bad. Obviously, that was a long time ago, but
Yes.
that's not as bad. That feasibly is a human male.
Feasibly. Jennifer Aniston.
That's not good.
It's-
But also,
it's
they've gone with a Jennifer Aniston.
from
They've
Friends.
gone with a real They've gone with a real Jennifer Aniston that is way younger than the waxing,
Yes.
so it looks worse.
Kendall Jenner. I don't know who Kendall Jenner is.
Yeah, you don't need to. It's fine.
Close up of Kendall Jenner. Okay.
You see, that doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't look
that
too
doesn't
terrible.
Look that bad. I need to pop this out. Hang on.
Justin
forget.
Bieber.
Justin Bieber. I always forget how to pop out. The... Oh, it doesn't matter. Didn't want to do it anyway. I never remember how to pop out the Discord stream.
What, make it go? Oh, I don't know how to do that
It's a
either.
separate
I can make it
window,
go
right?
full screen, but I don't know how to
No,
pop it out.
no. That's not the problem. I just want it on my other monitor
Ooh,
without it being on the same monitor as my Discord. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
there is a way, but I'm not sure
Yeah,
how.
I know there is. I do it all the time.
What
I just
about
don't
Harrison
remember.
Ford?
That looks like he's just come out of cryo.
Yes, it also looks more like Liam Neeson.
Okay, I've got the pop out.
It also looks like more like Liam Neeson.
Kind of, yeah.
It looks more like Liam Neeson than it does Harrison Ford.
Yeah, no, I see it now.
Speaking of Liam Neeson, so this is going to be a weird news because there's lots of strange shit I've come across. Now, I'll come back to this in a sec, but can you tell me one thing about Liam Neeson that he is unapologetically doing and doesn't give a shit in public
Oh god, that doesn't sound good at all.
when meeting fans?
Telling them to fuck off. Telling them I will find you and I will kill you.
That's a good one, but no. Liam Neeson just pisses himself.
What the fuck?
Yes, apparently it's a thing he does. He just pisses himself and doesn't give a shit.
That's really weird.
I know it is.
That is so weird.
For some reason, he just pisses himself and doesn't give a shit. He's just like, no. It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's bizarre. That's like really weird.
I'll save that just so Lee and April can say.
Yeah, no, that's really weird. Really weird.
Madonna, Michael
I
Jackson.
ain't too
Which
bad.
one's the waxwork?
Yes. The waxwork's the one on the left. I think they all are.
Lindsay Lohan.
And that's really not good because that's just not her face at all.
Yeah, it's not. We've got J-Lo. Ed Sheeran.
The thing is that doesn't even look that bad. There's obviously you can tell which one's the real one, but
It's the one with the
Can
guitar,
you?
right?
but can you?
It's the one
Yeah,
with the
no,
guitar.
it is, but that looks quite good.
Yeah.
That's the best one we've seen. That is
God.
not. That is
That's
not.
That's hellish.
That is. I think we found the first. We found the first sleep paralysis demon of the week.
Yes, this is the first sleep paralysis demon.
That's the second one.
I don't know who that is.
No, neither do I.
From apparently NSYNC. Meghan Markle?
That's also
That's
that
not terrible.
bad.
Yeah. Harry?
That's also. I mean, those.
I don't know why they've decided to cover him in so much shit just so he doesn't look like the person. Just like, do you think the waxwork is actually just like Trump, but they've just like put so much shit around? It's like, oh, it's Harry.
This is how Trump thinks he looks.
Brad Pitt?
Jesus Christ.
His flesh is peeling away. Oh, God.
What?
Ringo Starr.
What the fuck?
Jesus. That is
What the fuck? That's like
That's like if Ron Weasley was
that's
hit.
adult. That's adult goblin.
That's if Ron Weasley and Dobby had a love child.
Oh my god. Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Britney Spears,
That's okay, but then it's also quite far away.
David Bowie.
That is not.
It's definitely not David Bowie.
And that caption is kind of good. That caption is quite spot on,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, I fully agree. And finally, Kate Moss.
Yeah, no.
But yes, now Mike,
Yes.
the Tory Party.
Oh dear.
Now, can you tell me the position of Matt Hancock,
Nothing anymore.
and why is that?
Because he got removed from being the health secretary, and since he is going on I'm a Celebrity next week, he has had the party whip suspended.
You are correct. He is joining I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. It's nice that he's only donating half of his winnings.
And what, half of zero? I'm just gonna preface this by saying what a cunt.
Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes.
But the thing is as a move, this isn't that bad because everyone thinks he is a cunt,
Yes.
and he's going just like did Anne Widdecombe go in
Yeah, I think
several
so.
years ago? She is also a
An
cunt.
asshole. Yeah. But Mike,
But yes.
let's look at policies from America. Now,
Oh, boy.
would you say, if you're on a motorcycle, it is wise, if not important, to wear a helmet?
I would say it is important to try and not die.
Well, a Florida lawyer, 66, who helped overturn the state law that required motorcycle riders to wear a helmet, is killed in a crash with his girlfriend while not wearing a helmet.
For the love of God.
You know when there's just like some kind
This
of godlike level karma?
this is the official what the fuck do you think would happen?
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
But-
this is very much one of those
but
what the
this-
fuck do you think would happen
But
with
this still
segments.
hurt. This still hurts.
Like, it really is just like, well, what did you expect?
Well, he was in a. So the thing is like, obviously his family, his friends, whatever. But the person who crashed into him or he crashed into is scarred for
Yes,
life.
exactly.
Because of that, and it could have been avoided.
Yeah.
That's what does it. That's the sort of thing that this fucks over.
Well, Mike, speaking of being fucked over, the people at
Yes.
Twitter.
Yes. Oh God, I could probably guess this article as well.
Actors are pretending to be laid off Twitter employees
Yes,
carrying
oh my
boxes
God.
outside the HQ.
As soon as they saw that name, you're like, come on.
Yeah, I'm Raoul Ligma.
But it was going everywhere.
Yeah. Like,
You are
apparently he identified
absolute-
himself as an engineer named Raoul Ligma.
Yes.
The Verge has confirmed that he is fake.
Really, well done, The Verge.
I know. They figured it out, Mike. They've put 2 and 2 together. They've solved everything. Oh goodness.
Jesus. But
I think
there
it's
are-
I
don't
think
know
it's
if
pretty
we've
funny
got-
though.
I don't know if you've got any more Twitter Musk articles.
No,
for the
I
rest
I
of the
decided to
day.
take that one away. But
Then-
if you have another one,
No, the fact that so he's thinking of charge rather than having
Yes,
you are verified,
charging.
you are verified, charging.
yes,
and-
charging
but-
for verified, which
but
is
instead-
an
but he has
interesting
been-
idea.
But he has begun engaging individual people on Twitter talking about it. I think it was Stephen King, the one I saw. And he was
Yes.
like, I'm not paying $20 for that, fuck a blue tick. And Elon Musk responded with, well, about $8.
God. It's like, please, I overpaid for a company. Now need money.
Yeah, but that's like, I can't remember where I saw or heard this, but people are saying, obviously, since he's bought Twitter, blah blah blah. But the fact is he didn't. He tried to make a big dick move by bidding too much,
Vastly
hoping they
too much.
wouldn't accept it. Tried to get out of it, and then they sued him. So really, like, Egon done fucked up.
Yeah, he did. It serves him
Because
right.
now, the way he acts on the internet and the way the Tesla shares, this is very not weird newsy anymore, sorry, but the way the Tesla shares react to him, they are now irretrievably entwined, those three entities. Him, Twitter, and Tesla are now irretrievably entwined.
Well, I don't think he cares too much entirely, Mike, because he appeared at a celebrity Halloween party.
Interesting.
Would you like to see some of these costumes?
Yes.
Now, do you know Heidi Klum?
Yes.
Heidi Klum goes fucking hard on Halloween. And this is her costume.
I mean, that's really cool.
It is very cool. It's hellish, but it's cool.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
She went as a giant worm.
Yeah, that is genuinely brilliant. I know it's just a costume, but that's
No, I know, but
genuinely
Heidi, like
brilliant.
Heidi Klum, goes fucking hard for Halloween. Like, I'd love to go to one of her parties.
That's genuinely really cool.
Got Lummi Anderson.
I don't know who that is, but that's really good.
That's pretty good. And here's your boy.
It honestly, that's pretty good.
Apparently, he's come as the Devil's Champion.
I mean, he could have just gone as himself.
Yeah, just in a suit. Tesla founder took his mum and Mum May to the on the right. Okay. Laura Whitmore.
that's just clothes. At least that's a costume.
That's a costume. Why is I don't know who that dude is who's in the back who looks
Why
like he's
does he
just
have a
been
black
Dracula
eye?
but fucking yeeted in the face. I'm Dracula, but I hit a door handle on the way here.
I've been Dracula.
Oh, this is good.
That's pretty
Kerry
good.
Washington as Lionel Richie.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Lottie Moss as Mary Antoinette.
I have no idea who that is, but that's also quite good.
Rita Ora
I do know who that is, and that's
as
okay.
Leslie Von Rum from the film Death Becomes Her.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes, Lee. Yes.
That's quite good. Hey.
And we've got Spice Girl Mel C as Morticia and Gomez Adams by her side.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Welcome, Lee. And Jonathan Ross as the fucking Babadook.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it says it, you can see it, but without that, I don't.
Yeah,
think
without
you have
it,
a chance.
he's nigh on
Without-
unrecognizable.
Without it, that's Beetlejuice.
God, it's hellish.
What the hell is this?
Well,
That is the
it's a
second
Halloween party.
That's the second sleep paralysis demon of the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you were saying anything to us for the 10 seconds when I first joined, I didn't hear it because my audio messed up.
That'll be the thing. Is April joining?
She is not.
Okay, fair dues. Well, Lee, we also had this lovely costume, Worm.
Have you ever seen?
That's sick, isn't it?
It's good.
Has someone ever gone to such lengths to make themselves not hot?
Only Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum is a nutter. I love
Because
her.
I'm actually impressed by the execution, to be honest.
It's great, isn't it? Show the
Yeah.
one above where she's laying down. Keep going. Yeah, that one. Like that. That is special.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
love that.
I do love it. But
Have you
Lee,
ever seen have you ever watched Jim Sterling on YouTube?
no, it doesn't sound
No.
familiar. I might have done, but I'm not sure.
Like Jim Sterling does this kind of thing every now and again. It just reminds me of a Jim Sterling bit.
Oh God. Well, Lee, we'll quickly recap some of the stuff. So first, is this picture CGI?
Yes, I think it's CGI.
You're wrong. It's real.
Oh, damn it.
It does look fake though. I thought I'd trick Mike as well, but no, Mike said it was real.
Colors and perspective are slightly off.
Yeah.
As I said first thing, what made me doubt myself was the
Yeah.
really blue road markings.
Yeah,
and
that's what I mean.
And the very, very, very reddy browny nature of the
And the
infrastructure.
brickwork, yeah.
Yeah.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
Now, Mike knows this, but Lee, can you tell me something about Liam Neeson that he does unapologetically in public?
That he does it unapologetically in public.
Yes.
I actually don't know that much about him apart from the whole bit from Taken.
Well, he is quite literally taking the piss because Liam Neeson seems to just love pissing his pants and doesn't give a shit.
I mean, when you've got his kind of money, I guess who's going to tell you not to piss your pants?
That's true.
I would tell him not to piss his pants.
Like you can
'Cause
see
it's
that you can
fucking
see that
weird.
like you can see that the fan in the third picture is like visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, hi Liam, can I get a pic? Oh.
Oh
smell it,
shit!
Yeah,
Oh, God.
come get a picture. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh no! I asked for a picture, not a picture.
Picture.
Now, can you tell me one thing that is different since 2010 about each leader of the Tory party?
They've got
They're all even more cunty than they were before.
Yeah, they've all got progressively worse.
Well, you're not far off. However, each of them have their own personal
I did
lectern.
see this, and I think Liz Truss's is the best, which is a shame. Because
Yeah,
it's
so
the
do
one
I.
We're going to have seen the least of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think her lectern is actually pretty cool. I like hers and David
Yeah.
Cameron's.
David
Yeah,
Cameron's
David-
is dummy thick.
Cameron's is you're about to hear a lecture from your university teacher.
Yeah, I hate May's.
Yeah, it's not great.
I hate hers. Boris Johnson's is all right, but nah.
Yeah.
Liz Truss and David Cameron's one, their lecterns are good. I
Yeah.
don't think, I wouldn't rate the others super high.
But I do think Liz Truss's is great.
It's
Yeah.
such a shame that it's now in the bin somewhere.
Well, if I probably find it on Gumtree, hardly used.
Yeah, yes, brand new. Now.
Outlived by a lettuce.
Oh god. Now, what do you think you should give children for Halloween in trick or treat?
Not drugs.
Okay, you're right there.
That was the opposite of what I was going to say.
Well-
Not drugs.
Well, if
Yeah.
a person, if a kid came up to you, Heidi Klum should have dressed up as Liz's lectern. That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I can't show you, but at some point we will be playing Trombone Champ
God,
after
Fuck's
Weird
sake.
News, because obviously we'll have to think of something to do after observation duty. Trombone Champ is there.
Have you seen
And-
that there's a beat for Liz Truss's resignation speech?
Yes, there is. There is a Liz
Oh
Truss.
my God.
Someone has done Trombone Champ with Liz Truss's leaving speech. It's so funny. But yeah, the answer I was looking for is potato. According to Potatoes USA, trick or potato. Turns out that kids would love a spud with their Halloween candy.
Whichever kid said they like a potato is fucking lying.
All
Yeah.
of the kids that work at Potatoes USA.
I think of it. Potato USA. Why is this even a website?
No one potatoes?
Yes, but I don't need an entire website and social media dedicated to it.
It's like Spud You Like, that restaurant that only serves
Well,
potato.
but
Now, obviously the Americans go absolutely crazy for Halloween. And I like Halloween too. However, if I had the money, I would kind of buy this thing entirely just as a prop. It's this bad boy. A 12-foot tall skeleton from Home Depot. Now, you can't see it there, just the size of it. It has electric eyes that move around, which are LED screens. And this is the skeleton.
So is the one at like every Home Depot? Is that the point of it? Or
Well, they're custom made and they're $300 US.
less than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah. People making moves to fit in the 12-foot skeleton. It is huge.
That's neat. I like that.
Like, you have to think about it like this. This is 12 foot. I would come
like-
to just more than half of it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
two humans.
It's more than two of me.
Yeah.
Like, look at this thing. All praise. Bow down to the skeleton.
That is really good.
I
like that
really
one.
like this skeleton. Gonna ask my doctor if I can replace my bones with this giant Home Depot skeleton.
Also, this. Oh, sorry. This. I didn't even click. I thought you meant this was something that was like used to decorate Home Depot stores, not like something.
No,
to
you
sell.
can buy it at
Like, I
Home
just-
Depot.
I didn't even twig for some reason.
It's bigger than this like one-story building.
No, I
Yeah,
love that.
you can totally buy this thing.
You could
Yeah.
use that to make the sickest diorama.
Yeah.
I would love this thing. If I had the money and there was a Home Depot in the UK, I would love this fucking thing.
You know, at the beginning of Dark Souls, at Firelink Shrine.
Yes.
When you can sort of go down into that graveyard.
Yeah,
The-
this is
like
the
you-
big skeleton.
This is the big skeleton at the end of the graveyard.
Well, first they only made a few, and then they were just like, oh wow, people are buying them really fast. Fuck it, let's just do it. And then there's like a literal tracker to see when they're in stock again.
I love it.
Now, obviously skeletons probably wouldn't need shoes. Just put it up in the bedroom windows and the upper floors of the flats. That's a good one, yeah. Well, what people have been doing is, how are they going to transport it? Some people are building it and then putting it on the top of their, like, Mini. So it's just like a giant skeleton hanging off every side of the car.
I would have thought it would be
There
like
isn't a bridge.
I would have thought it would have been like a flat pack type thing.
It does come in a flat pack. However, like, some people are building it just for fun, just for the memes.
Yeah.
Now, what shoes do horses wear?
Nike.
Yeah, quite literally. Sneakers for
Oh.
horses is now a thing that is coming to Lexington, Kentucky. Each of them are handmade, so look at this bad boy. Look at that.
Oh, are they made out of they're made out of Yeezys.
Yes,
For the
I believe
love
so.
of God.
Look at that. They
Oh,
are
man.
customized by Marcus Floyd, aka Infinite Customs, creating one-to-one order classic colorway lifelong sneakers for horses.
That's beautiful. I absolutely
So
love
if
that.
you have a horse and you want to get them mad threads, you now can in
funny thing
Lexington.
the funny thing is those Yeezys are like $350 shoes. That is just like cut up.
God. Well, do you think you'd... I don't think I'd want my horse wearing them. Entirely
No, me
because
neither.
I don't think the horse...
Would you want your horse bullied in the playground?
I don't think my horse could tie their own shoes. There's laces.
Fair point.
if you
bend
can,
down,
if you can
that's
prove to
the
me
trick. That's the trick. You bend down, it kicks you.
exactly, like if they come loose and you have to tie your horse's shoes, you're gonna get twatted in the head.
It's gonna end up like a Nike tick in the middle of your forehead.
Yeah. Now, obviously, it's just past Halloween, but everyone's putting up their Christmas shit, even in London. And I have a video to show you, which is very rare, and I'll only show you the beginning bit because it's funny as fuck. Giant runaway Christmas baubles tumble through London street, wreaking havoc.
Oh god.
Now, I'm gonna just show you the beginning because this is fucking insane. Just what happens to the bauble. Here he comes. Look how cool that was.
Oh, that was awesome. Let's see that again.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It
Hey,
looks super cool, doesn't it?
I've drunk in that all bar one.
Like, there's more balls coming. There's not just
Oh my
one.
God.
When I said baubles, there were multiple. Oh, you think there's only two? No, no, no. Where's the third bad boy? I know this third bad boy's coming. Thank you, ITV News.
It's like Indiana Jones, but festive, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. I love that thing. Just watching it explode. Like, clearly it's only like foil or something, but it's great.
Yeah. That was really satisfying. Just watching it. Yeah.
Oh, God. Now, from satisfying to satisfying, quite literally. Weed. Now,
Oh,
would you
the
say...
devil's lettuce.
hello there.
Also, it's truss.
I don't know what that says. Dejamo love you? Thank you? I apologize. But yes, marijuana. The weed. Now, with the weed, obviously you'd expect if something states that it will get you X amount of high, it should get you X amount of high, otherwise it's false advertising, correct?
Well, I guess
Yeah,
so,
but that's
depending.
impossible to gauge.
Not
Depends on the
necessarily,
colour.
because a
It depends on the
marijuana
colour.
company is being sued by customers who say its weed doesn't get you high enough. So,
Okay,
they stated
with
they
that
had...
caption, that makes perfect sense.
Now, they stated they had an X amount of THC. However, when they did tests on it, it showed that it was far less.
Yeah, and that's exactly why.
So
that's
science,
why.
baby.
This is actually taken really quite seriously in America because, like, in the States where you can buy it legally, heavily regulated, and I mean heavily regulated.
Oh,
This
almost
stuff's a
certainly.
this stuff's a really, really big deal over there. So, yeah, to be honest with you, if they're false advertising, they probably deserve to be sued.
Now, let's go from weed to stuff you'd look at when you're stoned. Art. Now,
Speak for yourself.
maybe you'll know the picture from the name, and I'll tell you it, and then maybe you can see why someone may have made this mistake. Pierre Maudrain painting was hanging upside down for 77 years in a museum, the creator says.
I am going to predict this is going to be a case of sky versus water.
Ah,
And they
interesting.
got it
Good
completely
idea.
The wrong way round.
So the piece is
Yeah.
known as New York City 1, painted in 1941.
It's going to be reflection.
Yeah.
Interesting. It is this bad boy.
Oh, right. Okay.
So New York City
See.
1, the idea was that it was meant to be like the top-down view of New York, like with buildings and stuff, and these were roads and various other things.
So the question is this the right way up in this picture?
No, this was in 2007, so it was still upside down.
This is the wrong way up. I mean, how would you even tell? Like,
I mean,
how
the
are
only
you
way
meant
to tell would be to look at like a sky view of New York City and see where the lines matched up.
Maybe someone did, and that's on the real one. Yes,
Yeah, just like that's upside down. Did no one think to mention that in fucking for 70 years? To be fair, it's a fucking easy mistake.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's such an easy mistake. I'm not gonna like shit on these people because this piece of art looks like ass. Yeah, told you.
Damn right.
It's one of the series they all have the bunch of close together lines at the top, not on the bottom. Nah, okay. It's not great though, is it? It's just lines.
It looks. I mean, it looks fine to me the way it is. If you pointed that out to me, I'd be like, that's a painting. Doesn't look like it's upside down to me.
Well, obviously,
You'd never know.
You would
Yeah.
never know.
you'd
Yeah.
never know.
How did they even know?
Probably the same way
Probably
Fry know
what-
that it's a series of paintings where all the big lines are at the top. But
Oh wait, hold on.
how much?
Oh yeah, there's a paragraph just there. Apparently his name is inscribed on the back of the frame.
They can't turn it the right way now, though it because it might fall apart. I mean, it's an old ass painting. Maybe they're just going to give you like a harness where you can flip yourself upside down. Now, Lee,
Yes.
how much do you think it costs to install a public toilet?
To install a public toilet.
Yes.
I mean, buying the toilet, the labour, that sort of thing, all the plumbing, probably say upwards of about $1,000 per toilet, maybe a bit more.
Okay. What about you, Mike? What do you think? How much do you think it costs to?
It's going to be more than that.
You're really playing by like the Price is Right rules, not one over, just everything over.
Yeah.
Everything over
I'll say-
1,000.
I'll say 2,500.
Well, you're technically closer, but vastly wrong. Because Lou Discourse, San Francisco's flushed with anger over 1.7 million public toilet. It is a single public toilet.
God, why?
See, I misread that caption. I misread that caption. I read that as state to withhold funds for planned bathroom until city finds a way to lose public money more efficiently.
What?
So-
got a great way to lose public
So
money right
the
here.
reason is,
Exactly.
just so you know, the reason is San Francisco is apparently impossible to build on. Like, there are so many like hoops to jump through to get any planning, and they cost a metric fuck ton of stuff.
Yeah, that being said, land in California, just the land value in general is really, really high in California. Plus, obviously, the like San Francisco, famously very, very hilly.
Yeah.
I'd imagine the geography is a bit of a challenge as well.
Yes, it is as well. Like, we covered like another thing in San Francisco where they wasted money putting like lights in a park that closes before it gets dark, and people weren't happy with that.
Well,
But
no,
like
I'd imagine not.
this is like it's just a toilet. Like how like in the last decade have you ever used a public toilet? I'm not on about like a bar. I'm meaning like something that is standalone on its own.
We don't really have them here, to be honest.
We
They're not
we
really-
do have them.
Well, not around here though. Not like not in the northeast. I don't.
No, there's definitely one in the northeast.
Where?
Prudder.
I meant like a place in the northeast that someone might actually want to go.
That is fair.
Yeah, it's I've been over to the Netherlands quite a lot, and they have them all over the place in the Netherlands.
There's also quite a few on like the seasides. To be fair.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just don't ever recall really seeing them.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really used one.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yes.
have you ever heard the phrase "Jesus Christ is Jason Bourne"?
I've heard the phrase Jesus Christ.
But do you
and
know of
it's
Jason Bourne?
Jason Bourne. I've never heard them both mashed together, no.
Well, do you know Jason Bourne?
Yes.
Is he real or CGI?
For the love of God.
Oh God.
Well, since that is in fact a question, that clearly should not be a question. The answer is probably going to be yes, because they're going to. I'm going to guess this is going to be they're going to do some sort of remake, reshoot, remaster, and he's too old for it to look good.
Ooh, okay. You went overboard with thinking about the movie implications. No, Mike, he's
Is it gonna be
real.
Waxwork.
No, Jason Bourne isn't a fictional CIA agent. He's actually a real person. He's a drunk
isn't-
and lives in
isn't-
Durham.
So he isn't CGI. He's CIA.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's real. He's not fake. He's real.
Love of God.
There's a real Jason Bourne who is a drunk and lives in Durham.
What?
I don't know. I don't know why this
I don't
dude's
un-
like. God,
I don't
I love
understand.
I love the Bourne movies, but I really want to know if he's real.
But well, what did he do?
Let me have a look. He can even be seen around Durham.
I mean, if he's
Jesus
from
Christ, it's
Durham,
Jason
yeah.
Bourne.
For the love of God.
Oh, good God.
Jason Bourne found himself being arrested by police. He was an action star. Claimed that was a man who identified him as Paul Stevens, of Middlesbrough resident. Lengthy record of previous alcohol-related convictions.
Hey,
He
that's where I
wasn't
live.
Jason Bourne at all.
That's where I live.
Ew.
So, Mike, you may see
Stop,
Jason
stop.
Bourne.
I doubt it.
Now, I'm going to show you a picture, and you're going to tell me what is happening here. Here's the picture.
Someone's about to get run over.
Okay, you think they're going to get run over? What about you, Mike?
This feels like a what the fuck do you think would happen?
Yeah.
He's gonna get run over.
Well,
He's going to slide over. No.
Well, I'll tell you right now, he didn't get run over. He got knocked the fuck off his bike because this was a person who stole his bike, and then the owner of the bike pulled up to the gas station where he was filling up the stolen bike.
Feels like karma, to be honest.
It is. It's very much karma.
Yeah.
Now, Lee, you probably would know about this as well. Copyright law and parody specifically.
Yes.
So, can you tell me about it?
So parody is generally protected under fair use.
Yes.
In the sense that if you're sort of like trying to sort of like draw a comparison or mock something or make something funny out of it, you will generally speaking be protected under free use. How that actually applies in the real world sort of varies.
Yes. Well, if I know you're not a lawyer, but if you told that to IKEA's lawyer, they'd probably reconsider doing this.
I read this story this morning.
Yes. IKEA's
looks
lawyer
so
has
good.
demanded a change to the horror game set in a furniture store named Steer.
Yeah.
Like, apparently it bears too close a resemblance to IKEA. No, really?
No.
Nah, different. They want to be removed with all indications associated with IKEA. Change the if you really
reverse the colours.
Yeah, just reverse the colors. Like, change the colors. If they're being so pissy about it, they shouldn't really be pissy. Like, because it's under parody. But if they're being pissy, change the color. That's it.
But this is the thing, though. There is actually already a game with this exact concept out there that IKEA
Yes.
just doesn't seem to care about.
Yes, there is.
It's called
Yes, there fully is.
3008. That's the name of the game. It's out there. It's been out there for years. IKEA have not said a thing about it.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
fully
even
agree.
more
It's
on the
completely
nose.
stupid.
It's even more on the nose because the store in that game is called Idea.
Yeah. It's far closer. It's like ridiculous. Now, who had a Wii? Anyone? Anyone had a Wii?
What,
I mean, I went about half an hour ago.
I'm talking about the console. We're on gaming news at the minute.
So that-
Then no.
Now, do you know what a Wii Fit is?
Yes.
They're the little boards.
Use
Now,
it, so-
Obviously,
Yeah,
they're
me
quite
back rows
old
talk
tech.
later.
What would we do with Wii U boards now?
Use them as chopping boards.
Not far off. There is a retirement community where people are using them as welcome mats.
That hurts.
Oh,
Even by
man.
what I just said, that hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
It's-
it's kind of like a pseudo step.
It seems like really easy to trip over as well, especially like for a
Because it's
retirement
going to
home.
move so easily.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they've clearly used them for a while, so
Yeah, that one on the right's been there for a bit. They thought
That's-
that was a good idea, and then they just put the second one there.
I mean, what else are you going to use it for?
I wouldn't use. I would like Mike's came up with the idea of chopping boards. I wouldn't actually use it entirely because they've got a bend in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's had people's feet all over it.
That is well, I mean, a fresh one.
To be fair, those ones have definitely had people's feet on it.
Oh yes. Now, Mike, you need to tell me the character's name or what they are known by, as quick as possible.
Sure.
Bayazura, Bayazura, Bayazura.
Roaring fan.
Yes, it is. Or the annoying fan.
Yeah.
Well, Starfield, which is their new game, brings back Elder Scrolls' most annoying NPC.
I love it.
New
This
Starfield
wasn't
video
Elder
featuring Todd
Scrolls.
Howard reveals that the Elder Scrolls' most annoying NPC, the adoring fan, is returning in their space game.
This was not the Elder Scrolls' most annoying NPC.
What was it? Who was it then? I've never played, so
You haven't
Should
played
play it.
Oblivion either, for the
No.
love of God.
I told you that. We said we're
For
going to
the
play it at
love
some
of
point.
God.
Like we can do Oblivion multiplayer.
No, we could do Skyrim multiplayer.
We can also do Oblivion multiplayer.
For the love of God.
I mean, do you not want to play the vanilla version so you know what you're getting into at least?
No, I want to play it the way Todd Howard intended, completely fucked up beyond repair.
Broken.
We should have played it at launch then.
I know. Well, don't worry. We'll play it with a fuck ton of mods. Now, Lee, you have a VR
Yes.
headset.
I do.
Can you smell things in VR?
Thankfully not. No.
Well, this might be the tech for you. Possibly with new gaming technology. Smelling in a VR environment. This is an odor machine called an olfactor. They're
Ah.
currently testing it with a wine tasting game.
Pretty neat.
Oh,
Funnily enough, when I used to work for IKEA, because I used to work for IKEA, you know those rooms that they have at the front of the store that you can walk into, and they're like sort of like set up like houses.
Yeah.
They would actually use a similar machine to pump smells into those rooms.
Well,
So I guess
apparently,
this-
like
I guess
they,
it's
they,
just like an evolution of that tech.
they do that with like some of the rides at Disneyland as well. But like they
Yeah.
can apparently be easily printed on 3D, and yeah, you can see this is the
guess-
thing. You put it up to your
yeah.
nose and go and take a whiff of wine.
Mm-hmm.
There's some of the tech behind it.
And this is when you find out that someone's modded your VR game to make all the wine smell like rotten carcasses or something.
Oh
when you
yes,
bring it to
almost
your
certainly.
nose.
That'll be the new game. Now, obviously, technology is advanced. We've got smelling VR,
Yep.
and we've got haptic feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Now, later on, we're going to be playing some observation duty after this.
Oh yeah.
But would you like to have this chair while you play it? This is the new gaming chair. This gaming chair makes your butt part of the action. It has real-time haptic feedback in the base of the chair and the back of the chair, so your butt vibrates.
I can think of a market for this, and it's definitely not going to be for games.
Yeah.
Yes, so can I. I feel like this appeals more to a female audience.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same.
So, Mike, would you buy Cooler Master's new chair?
yep.
Oh, Mike, this
No
would be
hesitation.
perfect. Well, Mike, this would be perfect for Red Dead. You'd feel all of the bumps, the horse actually crushing your balls as you ride.
Considering my main character doesn't use a saddle, yeah.
Exactly. This is the perfect chair for Red Dead roleplay. Now,
Well, because other characters are pains in my ass.
yes. I mean, this character would be good for our game of Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic.
well, because you're a pain in my ass.
Yes. Now, still on gaming news, there is a rumor. It is a conspiracy theory, if you will, about Silent Hill. In Silent Hill 2, the idea for the longest time by fans was that James Sunderland was looking into the mirror, but he was looking at the player. And this is, like, Silent Hill 2 is old now, right?
Pretty edgy.
And the dev has been, like, holding this in for ages. Well, Silent Hill artist, sorry. He's fucking sick. He is furious. Like, he's like, I'm so fed up. So many people have asked me, but is this headcanon? James doesn't look at the player. Fuck is wrong with you? Like, he's saying, like, he's looking for his dead wife. Why would he be looking for a player that isn't even in the game? The fuck is wrong with you? He's so annoyed by this.
I've never played a Silent Hill game, so this means nothing to me, but I'm sure it's probably like quite big for the fandom.
Oh, well, don't worry. We're mixing with the next story, gaming and racing. Mike, what do you think of NASCAR?
I genuinely have no opinion of it because I know it zoomy circles.
Pretty much. Now, NASCAR driver stuns the racing world with a move he learned from the Nintendo GameCube.
Okay.
Would you like to see this move?
To be fair, that picture's pretty funny. Cool.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Are we talking like he's like the drifting is like blue sparks coming off his tires?
You're not far off. Would you like to see the amazing move?
Yes.
Chip and Phoenix, take a look at what he did!
I have never seen anything like that before in my life.
Just ramming straight against the wall. Just,
Never seen anything like that before.
Reminds us of how I used to play racing games when I was a kid.
I mean, yeah, that's why he's saying he learned it from the Nintendo GameCube. I'll just scrape my entire car along the side. It'll be great.
I guess it's not him who has to fix the bodywork, is it?
I guess that's true.
Arguably, he saved the money by winning because he'd have made more money from winning than by not winning.
True, yeah.
Now, Mike, I have another sports thing for you.
Woohoo!
Can you tell me about the T20 World Cup?
I can. It is cricket. There are 20 overs per side, meaning you have 120 balls to hit as many runs as possible.
Okay, now, Mike, what does the T20 World Cup and Mr. Bean have in common?
No.
You have no idea. Well, Mike, a fake Mr. Bean has caused an unlikely war between Zimbabwe and Pakistan in the T20 World Cup.
He looks remarkably like him.
He does, he does.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh man.
Now, he is a fake Mr. Bean, and just so you know, in 2016, he went to Zimbabwe. Everyone believed he was
Mr. Bean.
Everyone believed he was the real Mr. Bean, and it has caused a absolute hatred for each other. They're saying it was the most depressing, disrespectful day in Zimbabwe's history. When they were crowding around a car with a military escort for fake Indian Mr. Bean.
This is ironically like something from a Mr. Bean sketch, to be honest.
Yes. No, exactly.
Mr. Bin!
He actually did okay with the voice there.
He did. I was really worried about the voice. I hadn't heard his voice. Yeah,
Well,
that's...
Yeah, Mr. Bean never really speaks, but he did sort of have like Rowan Atkinson's voice there. He actually looks so much like him. It's so good.
It's really good.
So, Mike, the next time you're watching cricket, remember Mr. Bean.
Do I have to?
You have to. Only if it's between Zimbabwe and Pakistan.
Well, you will now. You got no choice.
I'll have to wait another 12 years.
Now, with it being Halloween recently, the Sun decided to dress up for Halloween.
The shit rag or the actual sun?
The actual glowing hot ball of gas.
Okay.
This giant space pumpkin. NASA explains what made the Sun smile days before Halloween.
That's kind of cute. I like
It's
that.
quite cute. However, it is also a geothermic storm.
It's
on the
fine.
surface of the
that's
sun.
That's pretty cool. And this is the 18+ version of the Teletubbies.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Imagine this is the Netflix remake of the Teletubbies. It's like Game of Thrones, but who gets to show what's on their stomach TV? Da, 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 da. Fire
Yeah,
the
they
tubby
didn't do that.
custard. Again.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who will sit
right.
atop the new throne?
Again. I'm just getting
Oh, jeez.
fucking triggered from
Yeah,
fucking PS1 game.
I don't know if you saw it, Lee, but ages ago, me and Mike played shitty PlayStation 1 games, and I showed him. Oh god, it was.
Again.
It was the
Again.
Teletubbies for PlayStation 1, and it was fucking hellish.
God, I need to check this out. I need to have a
It's
look
just.
at this.
The fucking thing takes 1,000 years to come up, and it's like, time for Teletubbies.
Again.
Now, speaking of again. No, we're not. No, Mike, no, don't worry. Don't worry, Mike. You're safe for now.
Oh no.
Again.
Lee, you like music.
I've been known to like music, yes.
What do you think of Taylor Swift?
Haven't yes, much, to be honest with you. Don't really have that much of an opinion.
Would you say she's good or bad?
I literally don't know
In
enough
in
about
super
it to say.
generic terms.
I think she's fine. It's
Fine.
like generic country pop.
It's
yeah.
been many years, but
Yeah.
it was definitely a guilty pleasure.
Well,
Yeah.
Mike, maybe she'll become a guilty pleasure again because Taylor Swift has become the first musician to claim the entire top 10 on the Billboard Top 100.
Oh
That
wow. Yeah.
is genuinely sick.
That's
It
actually
is.
really impressive.
Just so you
yeah.
know, I spoke to one of my friends who is like a Taylor Swift fan.
A Swiftie.
She got there primarily kind of cheekily. So she re-released a couple of her songs.
Right.
So they're not all new.
I mean, that still works. I mean,
It still works, but it is kind of
because
kind of
they
cheeky.
Because
Just
she's re-released them, it will have had to have been all new sales again. Therefore,
Yes.
that's
yes, no,
Yeah.
that is
impressive.
true. That is true. However, it's quite interesting. The first artist to become the top 100, the person who claims all 10 slots.
What makes it even more impressive is that's going to be a mix of weirdos buying them again
Mm-hmm.
and actual new people.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
amazed she's still like up there in artists. Like,
Relevant.
even-
she's
even
still
though you think
huge,
she's
yeah.
finely, other people think she's damn fine.
I mean, to be honest, like I said, I just don't listen to that kind of music really. So I don't
Yeah.
really. I haven't listened to her enough to form an opinion. I'm sure I'm sure she is pretty good. But like honestly, I know she's released a new album recently, and I was reading. I think it became like the most streamed album like literally ever
Yes.
within about like 2 hours of its release.
Yes, you're
Well,
correct.
she, until recently, within the last year or few, she wasn't on Spotify.
Ah,
no, she
okay.
wasn't actually. Yeah, because she had like I remember this because she had like a massive beef with Spotify, and to be honest with you, rightly so. Because the artist royalties from Spotify are like frankly pathetic. To be
Yeah.
like absolutely pathetic. Yeah, so to be honest with you, yeah, in complete agreement with her there.
Now, this is the final story before
Da-da-da-da.
we reach observation duty.
Ayo.
I'd like you to tell me, who is this?
Dinosaur, innit?
The Red Prince from Divinity Original Sin 2. Wrong answers only.
Okay. Now, I'll give
no
you
idea.
a further clue, and you can try and guess their name. This is Jar Jar Binks' dad.
Fuck off.
Yes, I'd like you to tell me what Jar Jar Binks' dad is called.
Is it Jar Binks?
No, you're getting closer.
Jar Jar Senior. I don't know.
Oh, good. Congratulations, you're number one on Spotify. Yeah, it's very true.
Binks Jar?
No,
Jonathan Binks.
it's actually Mike and Lee. George R. Binks. George R. Binks was what you're looking for.
Close enough.
Now, I only came across this recently. However, it is fucking hilarious. So, George R. Binks is a fictional character appearing in the non-canon Star Wars Tales 20 comic book, showing the father of Jar Jar Binks, George R. Binks.
For the love of God, what is he going to go and write a Game of Thrones in 100 years?
Not too far off. However, this person has become a meme because of the comic. And I thought we could read the 2 pages of the comic that have become a meme.
Oh,
Go on then. Let's read him.
So, who would like to be Jar Jar? Who would like to be Jar Jar's mother? And who would like to be George R. Binks?
what? I
don't know
can't
if I
tell
can-
the difference.
I don't know if I can do any of the voices.
Right, then I guess I'll do them all then.
Yeah, the voice actor
Nitwit!
do all the voices.
These are not the bones of the sea serpents. These are bones of all my ruined hopes and ruined hopes strewn about the barren rock. I name this island Binks's Woe. You sa know me father. Me's a very good swimmer. Me could swim for help. You ignorant fool. We are already halfway around the globe in a treacherous waters. It would take you 50 years to swim for help, and you couldn't swim for even half a day without being eaten by a... Good idea, boy. You can save us. After all, let's get you started. George R. Binks, don't you dare. Why? Oh, why not? Boo-hoo-hoo.
For the love of God.
Now, this is where it starts. This is where it starts to become very meme worthy. Toot toot.
Starts?
Yes. It's the second picture. No, George, don't do it. We can get off this island somehow. We have so much to live for. Think of your son.
Oh
George!
my
Oh
God.
God, that's terrible.
Oh my God.
And
What
that is the
happened?
tale of George R. Binks.
What the fuck?
God, that's
What the
horrendous.
fuck?
Is this like a recently unearthed thing or?
Well, it's like from 2010, but like, however, like it came about more popular in like the early 2020s.
The worst part of that is the middle penultimate row, the Newt Newt, and her face in the bottom left.
Yeah,
Oh,
like she's kind of horrific.
She's
Like,
also horrified.
yeah. Well, that's George R. R. Binks.
To be
was
fair, that was
brutal.
straight out of A Song of Fire and Ice.
that was really fucking funny to be honest.
So, what do you think of George R. Binks, the true hero of the Jedi?
That was
Oh.
fucking.
I want him to get his own
Awful.
spin-off series.
Oh God, we just wait until Disney decides that like Andor is trash, and then George R. R. Binks is the chosen one.
Yeah, I mean they'll end up rebooting it at some point, won't they?
Oh, almost certainly. But yes, that is the end of weird news. Shall we go to observation duty?
Yes. I would like to go and grab some water.
Yes,
before we
go
begin.
ahead. Well, thank you everyone for watching. We shall be back momentarily with observation duty. There we go. We're back. Now, will this game load? There we go. This hellish screen. I absolutely hate it. So, we did the underground, the subway. Me, April, and Lee. But we've not done the others. This is the school.
The school. Have we ever finished the school?
No, we've not finished these two. The school and the market. Those are the two we haven't done.
You screw you. You appear to have like Discord open alright.
There we go. Yeah, it was just really struggling there to load. So there's this room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh god, we've already missed loads. Oh yeah, we didn't finish this one, did we?
No.
At least I remember some of these. Oh my god.
Do you remember this, Mike?
Run, swim, golf, stretch, bike, lift. That sounds wrong. That sounds like it was the wrong way round. Was
You need
that
to
wrong
figure
the
it.
whole time?
It might have been. Hello, Spud. Hope you're doing well. Come, join us in the Spookums again at the end
For
of
the
Weird
love of God,
News.
please help.
Yes, it is. It's another Spot the Difference. This is Observation Duty 5. We're kind of if we're with the if we have the energy after Weird News, we normally do some Spookums or something strange. That door was always open.
I think so, yeah. Just to traumatize ourselves a bit more after Weird News, you know?
Yeah.
To be fair, Lee, the first handful of stories that you missed were utterly forgettable. Because
Yeah, like I literally
basically
padded it out. Oh, don't worry, you can catch it. You can catch the VOD. I do not see anything.
That does not mean nothing has changed. But those all those laptop screens were all on, weren't they?
No,
Yeah.
just those three were.
I meant those. Sorry, I meant
Oh,
those
yeah,
three. Though. Yeah.
Everyone good. Everyone good. We be
Cool.
good.
This is fine.
There is someone walking behind you. Anyone remember that horrible song?
No.
It's
That's the
from
first time
it's
I've heard
from
that.
it's from Final Destination. Like
Oh,
the
right.
idea is like anytime you hear it, like death is coming. So it's like
You know,
there is
I've
someone-
never actually seen Final Destination. I
It's
really
real
should.
good.
Yeah.
I love Final Destination.
Okay. And there was always 3 chairs in that room, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
there was.
Paranoia.
Gaslighting simulator.
I think there's like 5, and there's an unreleased one apparently coming out next year, but God knows.
Sorry, go back to that. Go back. Front row, 4th desk along was that bag I was on the desk.
Yes.
And then I'm just being bamboozled. Hell is going.
This is where we physically see absolutely nothing.
Nothing and fail.
Oh, yeah.
Wheelchair.
Yeah, wheelchair.
Wheelchair?
On the back wall.
That should be lift man, and it's wheelchair.
Oh, right. Jesus. Picture
I don't-
anomaly, Jim.
I don't know if it's just the stream, but the seems very fuzzy. This
It,
image, I don't
this
know.
this one is no. I'll tell you right. Like
Yeah.
it's the cameras. Like it's not like the clear ones of 2. It's just the fuzzy cam.
Look, those weeks of me remembering those pictures have
paid
finally
off.
come to fruition.
Maybe TV. Maybe this TV's balked.
No, that looks fine to me. It looks the same as it did before. Oh,
It
It
was
looks the same.
slightly
It
differently.
looks exactly the same.
Report no huge man yet. Yes, we don't have huge man
No
yet.
huge man. Anomaly, no huge man.
There's a lack of huge man.
Dave Hugeman.
Other Classroom 2. Some shit's happening in here.
Extra chair?
No huge man on this map. Only Pineapple Man. Pineapple Man sounds great. I love Pineapple Man.
yeah, I want to see
Pineapple
him.
Man sounds like a barrel of laughs.
It's actually just the pineapple apple pen guy.
Apple.
I have a pen. I have pineapple.
Oh,
Apple pen.
No, I can't say anything.
Oh, clock movement.
Time's just slipping away from you. Sorry, that was horrendous.
Pineapples are good.
Now this all looks good.
That's the thing with this game. It is the most gaslighting simulator.
And as well, I want to see that cubicle door like swing open just for
So do
huge
I.
man to be sitting on the toilet.
Speaking of horror games, though, if people haven't seen, Greycat is playing Alien Isolation on their channel, which is very good.
That's a great game.
I know Alien Isolation. I'm very tempted to do. 'Cause I've had it installed for ages, but I'm thinking about doing it using Parsec. So one person using the mouse and one person.
for
Yes.
the love of God.
Alien Isolation would be a goddamn nightmare. And it would be fun as
That-
fuck.
I think that's an anomaly on that laptop screen. That wasn't the same. That wasn't that before.
Really? What? Yeah.
Also, Mackie, did you play any games like the way they're supposed to be played?
Sometimes, but I mean, it's
No.
much more fun to find ways of making them interesting.
If you've seen any of our KOTOR runs,
Oh, missing
no, the
chair.
answer is no.
Oh no. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. I'm literally ruining Mike's day. I've never played Knights of the Old Republic. I'm making wild accusations. I'm thinking. What do you mean? No, there was 3 chairs.
It said Jim.
I did say Jim.
Yeah, and that's not the gym.
I know. I realized that I was like, okay, I fucked up.
Mm,
Oh, doors open.
yeah.
And no huge man.
There is it.
Ah,
There's a lack of huge
no,
huge man.
Huge man's going to be on the one that's already open or in the
Yeah.
urinal.
Fighter of the small
We're
man.
going to have to see huge man's giant peach.
Ooh.
Bag?
No, the bag's still there.
Yep. Was it always?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one we meant. That's the one I
Gaslighting.
mentioned before. I do not like this at all.
2 water bottles?
No, there was always 2. I think maybe something in the filing cabinet has disappeared. No? Yeah, that seems all kosher.
There's that picture check on the back wall.
We can certainly check. Painting anomaly.
No.
Nope. Oh,
Is there
extra
an
object.
extra binder?
Yeah, you are correct. Yes, extra object, office. There was only 2 binders. That is a 3rd binder. I love that we got this TV anomaly here, but it's just like it
Yeah,
looks the
it's
exact same.
Like, there must have been like a line missing or something from that.
It was remarkably subtle. Chair moved? Chair moved? Which chair?
Oh, actually, I think a chair has moved.
Back row, fourth along. Okay. Port. Object movement. Guide me, chair.
Oh,
No.
now we're all being gaslit.
You fool! You
Who's
have
doing
brought
the
shame
gaslighting,
to the
though?
stream.
Chat or game?
Maybe something's moved in the corridor.
You can probably brute force this game if you do it. If you play for long
Probably.
enough.
There's probably
you're quick
there's
enough,
probably
sure.
ways to like fuck it
Yeah.
over. That's why the other ones are like, you know, you're only allowed 3. That's it.
Computer anomaly.
On this?
Yep.
Really? Okay.
I believe there was only one window.
Office. Show me computer anomaly. Our survey says.
We do have all of our cameras still, don't we?
We do, yes.
Bag's
Something going on.
Bag's gone.
Yeah,
Bag
bag's
is
gone.
gone. Yes. Yeah.
I was
Classroom.
keeping
Classroom
looking at the
1.
papers on the
Corridor.
desk. That was there always 2 sinks on that wall as well?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. I feel so too. Yeah, because look,
Try the
there's,
added,
th-
try
there's
the
two-
added one though.
there's two, have you noticed there's 2 on each one?
Yeah, there is. Ooh.
Ooh.
Classroom previous. Is that
Yes.
middle painting different?
I'm pretty sure it's the same, but I'll... Show me painting. Our survey says...
No.
That's 2 strikes, Mike.
Motherfucker.
Discord has a chance to steal. The Discord family.
Hold on a second. Did I just see a book existence there? On that bench?
What do you think happened?
There's a. Did that book just appear on that bench? Or has that always been there?
I think it's always appeared there, but what do you think is an extra object?
Yeah, extra object. Try that.
Okay, we'll try an extra object. I'm pretty sure it's always been on that bench.
Oh. What?
Maybe-
Oh,
maybe it
that might
moved.
be resistance then. Maybe.
And if that's not it, then that's 2 strikes, Lee.
Oh no.
You have failed. You have brought dishonor.
Oh no.
Bring great shame. The fuck is happening?
Is the floor different? Inside there, is that still
Ooh.
the same?
I can try the office.
Yeah, try it. I don't know why that floor just kind of looks different.
Nope.
Nope, I'm just being gaslit again. A skinny prince in the gym.
Do not look at Jim before the anomaly is finished.
Oh!
Are we looking at? We're looking at the gym, aren't we?
I mean, we will fail.
I mean,
What
just
do we want
report
to
it
do?
now. Report the skinny prince.
Yeah, but if we aren't allowed to look at him, we want to because we want to see what he looks like.
Yeah.
What's the consensus? We need a vote. There's 3 of us.
Don't do it.
Let's look at him. Look at him.
Oh, streamer gets the deciding vote.
I mean, how badly do we want to finish this level?
Fuck it. Oh, fucking hell!
God.
Hello, skinny man.
Oh, Jesus. Let's go. Oh, I shot my pants.
Well, now we know to do what it says. Leave
Worth it.
skinny man alone. So right, now we're starting again. Let's have a quick gander. So there.
It was worth it. So he's the huge man of this level then.
Yeah, he's the
Fucking
huge
skinny man.
John Hugeman.
Holy shit.